Our first stop is Bowling Green, Kentucky, and a unique urban nature center. Now, the highlight of the center is an underground river that flows into a cave, the Lost River Cave. It's an ancient marvel of nature that now attracts modern-day adventure seekers. A river runs through Bowling Green, Kentucky, one that flows above and below the ground, eventually escaping into a mysterious natural wonder, the Lost River Cave.
We are an urban nature sanctuary in the heart of Bowling Green, surrounded by the history of the cave and the beauty of nature. We have an amazing place to come to work every day. And
that's Ro Lansden, CEO of a 60-acre attraction that draws about 80,000 people a year. Many come just to walk the trails. Others come to fly above them. Well, more about that later. But the main attraction is, of course, the cave. And according to tour manager Chad Singer, it was once a refuge for ancient Native Americans, a few famous outlaws, and much more.
Even during the Civil War, Lost River Cave, this whole valley that we're in, at one point may have had between 15,000 to 20,000 troops from both sides here at one point.
For about a century, the river was dammed to make power for grain and lumber mills, which either flooded or burned. But in 1933, the mill dam was rebuilt to run a water wheel that generated electricity for cave tours and even a nightclub. The Cavern nightclub, complete with bandstand and dance floor, was a popular entertainment attraction for decades, thanks in part to its cool temperatures in a time when air conditioning was rare. But by the early 60s, the nightclub closed and the cave fell into neglect, eventually becoming a dumping site.
But then, Western Kentucky got involved with trying to find the true depths of the blue holes and, trying to see what was really going on here, this unique geological feature that we have. And then some students got extra credit to help do the cleanup, and we were able to pull out 55 tons of trash from the cave and from the valley.
In the mid-1990s, a nonprofit group, Friends of Lost River, reopened the cave, and now explorers of all ages can enjoy boat tours through this geological wonder. Now, when you begin the tour, the operative word is duck as you pass under this low limestone ceiling before the cave opens up into a 4-story cavern.
Now, this room that we're in is what we call the breakdown room. It's about a 4-story tall room. It's caves in this area are going to be kind of notable by having these bigger portions to it first, and then they're going to kind of taper down as well throughout. As you go through here, you may feel a nice cold, wet drip of water on your heads, and that's what we call a cave kiss. Yep. We know it's not that big, but we still think it's impressive. It's pretty neat.
Eventually, we arrive at a newer dam built to control the ever-changing water level.
This is a great example of cave coral or popcorn. This is just what's going to be littered with it. No matter where that water is going, it's going to be carrying those minerals too.
The natural beauty is obvious, but the tour also offers a lesson in the cave's delicate ecology.
Now, here's the thing. In a karst environment, a drop of oil, say, leaving a car that's going over top of our road, with a little bit of rainwater like we're going to have today, within an hour and a half, those oils can get down here. Where you have caves, that oils and pollutants are going to move very fast, and it's going to damage these environments that are here. Like I've been saying, it's a very unstable ecosystem. It's not going to bounce back.
Before long, we return to the mouth of the cave, back into natural light. But we're not leaving until we sample a new adventure of the Lost River Valley. In April 2018, the Flying Squirrel Zip Line was opened to visitors who want a high ride over this wooded wonderland. So with help from Chad and his assistant Heather, photographer Paul and I geared up to give it a go. What a ride! And what a place to commune with nature, whether you're zipping through the trees, floating through a cave, or just strolling down a quiet trail.